The Angels have stumbled into the playoffs, losers over our last few games, needing to win a tiebreaker to beat out the Twins for the last wildcard spot. And there's no doubt there are many doubters across the baseball world thinking we don't belong. We're the Angels, they say. But you know what I say in response? We're here, and we're ready to make some noise. Shane Bieber on the mound here for the Guardians, going to strike out Mickey Moniak. He had himself a pretty good season. Very Shane Bieber-esque type of year. Early strikeout here for the Angels. Looks like a base hit here for Chang, but a great play at shortstop is going to get the speedy runner for out number 2. Mike Trout steps up to the dish for his first postseason appearance since 2014, and he's going to fly out to center fielder Miles Straw. So that'll do it for the first inning there for the Angels. Let's see how Patrick Sandoval is going to perform in his first postseason appearance. 11-10 record. He was a winning pitcher, 3.48 ERA, but that whip was a little high at 1.41, so we do have to cut down on the walks and the hits just a little bit here. First play of the game here for Rendon. First try. Nice play. Out number 1. Next batter up is Miles Straw. Still very limited pitch count here for Patrick Sandoval. Threw 2 batters, 2 up, 2 down, 5 pitches thrown. That's pretty darn efficient to get the first 3 hitters. Josh Naylor comes up, drills this to left field. That's a great play. Great running catch. Great route to the baseball by Taylor Ward for out number 3. Let's now jump to the top of the second inning. We've got Nolan Shawnuel. First base hit there for the Angels. All the way into the corner. He will definitely get to second base. That's a 1-out double there for the Angels. It's a way to get started here in this inning with 1 down. Next batter up is Taylor Ward. Takes that knuckle curve and hits it right at Josh Naylor. Them's the breaks, I guess. Next batter up is Spencer Horwitz in a 3-1 pitch. He did get a good pitch to hit a fastball that was in the strike zone, but he pulled it. Got to take that thing the other way when it's low and outside. Next inning, bottom 2. Jose Ramirez, J-Ram. Going to go down swinging. Sandoval gets the out. Zach Neto. Got him. Nice job. Good defense for the Angels. We're through 2. Let's go top 3rd. Deep drive. Anthony Rendon really got into this one. Miles Straw giving chase at the wall. Making the catch at the warning track. Wow. We were looking for our second extra base knock, but let's get the StatCast going here and see what that route efficiency was. Man, he got to top speed there pretty quickly. 99.6. That's pretty close to perfect. Mickey Moniak going to strike out looking yet again. Bieber just has his number by the looks of it here. Let's go to the bottom of the 3rd inning here. 3-2 pitch to Bo Naylor, Josh Naylor's brother. Gonna get a base knock here in a full count. Leadoff single. Next batter, Chase DeLauder. Good prospect for the Cleveland Guardians. Another base hit back-to-back there for Cleveland. They got a little something brewing here. So Khalil Watson, one of their rookies. Their 5 rookies that they're playing in the wild card series. It was just nuts. They've just had a lot of injuries to their roster and their lineup. But he is getting the start here today, and he does move the runners over. Steven Kwan comes up big and gets an RBI single. And with 1 down, it's unfortunate. We're looking for the double play on the batter before. Zach Neto's momentum just could not carry him into second base to make that throw for the double play. Miles Straw will strike out here, taking that pitch looking. So we do have the 2 outs that we so desperately need, but we've got a big hitter here is Josh Naylor, and he pops up into shallow center field. Chang, the second baseman, making the play. 3-1 pitch here to Mike Trout in a 2-0 game, and he says, "It's all right, guys, I got you. I'll put you on my back here in this wild card series." Solo home run off of Shane Bieber, and that was a beauty. 431 with almost a 110 exit velo. He drilled it. He crushed it. And normally I struggle with hitting that high and inside pitch with Mike Trout. Just I got to react a little bit quicker. But that one, we were all there. We were right there. Next batter is Nolan Shawnuel. Deep drive to right field. That'll be caught. Nice play out there and right. Sandoval will get the next batter there in the 4th inning. The bottom of the 4th inning. That's Bo Naylor strikes out. Let's jump to the top of the 5th. We do have the first walk given up by Shane Bieber. Spencer Horwitz gets his first base hit of the ball game. And now we've got 2 men on with nobody down. So we've got some things brewing here for our Angels offense. And Anthony Rendon strikes out. And then Zach Neto promptly grounds out in the 6-4-3 double play. It's one of our better chances to score some runs, but we could not cash in. Let's jump to the bottom of the 5th inning. There is Khalil Watson striking out. Outside of the base hit from Stephen Kwan, the 2 ribbies, Sandoval's been pitching pretty good here against a pretty formidable Cleveland lineup. It's not insane. It's not one of the best ones out there, but it's a formidable lineup that can get you, that can bite you if you're not expecting it. Mickey Moniak, 3rd strikeout against Shane Bieber. He's got 6 on the game. Half of those are coming off the bat of Mickey Moniak. So he's struggled here to find a groove against Shane Bieber. Chang's going to walk, so it does give Mike Trout an opportunity here to, again, do some damage. He had that solo home run. Let's see what he can do here. Swings at the first pitch. Another inside fastball. We thought we could turn on it, but we were a little late. That's a pop-up to second baseman Andres Jimenez. Let's jump here to Logan O'Hoppy's next at-bat here in the inning. And he's going to pop up to second base there. Jimenez is there. He'll make the catch. And again, the Angels fail with runners on base. Let's jump to the bottom of the 6th inning here. We've got Josh Naylor coming up, and he's still trying to find that power stroke against Sandoval. Tough matchup, lefty on lefty for him, but he does lift that into left field for a single. Really need a double play ball right now. We need something low here, but Sandoval's going to miss his spot. We're looking for low and inside, but J-Ram knew what to do with it. He was expecting it. He knew exactly that we were looking for a double play ball. He didn't bite. He lifts this thing over the fence. It's gone. The big wall out there in left. 2-run shot for Cleveland. They'll extend the lead here 4-1. Angels. Next couple innings, we really got to get it going, man. We are running out of opportunities. We're running out of outs here to get a crucial Game 1 win in the Wild Card Series. You only got to win 2. We're running out of outs here. Top of the 7th. There you go. Nolan Shotwell. Right off of Nick Sandlin. Welcome. He was down 0-1. He had 1 pitch. Sandlin had 1 pitch on Shotwell, and he goes 408, 106 on the next one. That a way to be here. So now it's a 2-run deficit for the Angels. We're going to jump now to Abner Uribe's appearance here in the postseason. So we are going to jump an inning here. We are in the top of the 8th. Moniak strikes out for the 4th time. That is officially the golden sombrero, sir. We'll have it waiting for you in the locker room. 4 Ks. Can't get on base. As a leadoff man, we needed it. Chang, the number 2 hole hitter, he's going to strike out too. Abner Uribe's just got some really nasty stuff, but no excuses. We got to find a way to come through and get on base as best we can. So we are going to go to the top of the 9th inning. Emmanuel Clase against Mike Trout. That's where we leave off. Trout's our leadoff guy, and he gets on. That was just out of the reach of Josh Naylor, and that might play to be a huge at-bat right there because Logan O'Hoppy goes perfect, but it's caught in right field. How did that happen? Perfect on a cut fastball low and away is drilled for an out. Unbelievable. That could have been a 2-run shot to tie the game up, but instead it's an out, but it advances Trout to 3rd. I'm okay with it because it does allow for Nolan Shotwell to come up and potentially get a big knock here. So 3-1 pitch, you got to be looking for something in the zone, but he's going to foul it off. Yet again, it is now a full count here. Clase against Shotwell, ready against lefty. We like our matchup here with our guy, and the cut fastball just misses. Shotwell is on base with a walk. So now it's up to Taylor Ward here. 1-2 pitch, check, swing. They're going to say he went. What? There's no way. There's no way, right? We'll take a look at it on replay, and then right there, just that little extra right, coming up here right there, is where they said that he went. So unfortunately, it is true. He did go, and the game is over. Spencer Horwitz had an opportunity as well. We had a couple opportunities, the last few batters, to drive that runner home, and we could not clutch it up and get it done. Cleveland will win game number 1. And that's not a good sign. They need one more game to win, and they advance to the divisional round, divisional series. Box score time. Who were our performers here today? Well, Moniak had the 4 strikeouts. Chang had the 1 strikeout, so he put the ball in play. He had a walk. Trout was a big performer. Shawnuel performed nicely, but that's really it. It was just Shawnuel and Trout. Both guys had a double. Both had a home run. And there's your offense. So now let's head out to game number 2. Can we find a way to get a victory here? Or are we going to get swept for the 2nd time since 2014? Literally, the last playoff win that the Angels organization has had was in 2009 when they won a playoff series. Got a pretty hittable pitcher here in Tristan McKenzie. Only has a couple pitches to really worry about. Mickey Moniak coming up with the 2nd pitch of the game. Home run. Solo shot for Moniak coming off that golden sombrero game. That's a good way to get started here. Take the first pitch, see what he's got, see how he's going to try to set you up, and then blast a solo shot. There you go, Mickey. We need him to get back on track here. As our leadoff guy, he's got to be good. He's got to be better. Reed Detmers taking the mound here for the Angels. We've got a base hit here right past Spencer Horwitz. It's going to go to right field. Running from first, rounding second, headed for third. Getting in there safely, but that does present us with an opportunity to get a double play ball. So we got to get the pitch low, but Detmers leaves it high. J-Ram, oh, right off the glove of Mickey Moniak. And what do we have going on at second base here? Jose Ramirez was 2 steps away from second base, and he went back to first. We could have got him out there. But off the glove of Moniak, it's going to score a run there for Cleveland, and they're not done quite yet. Horwitz, ground ball right to him, back to Neto, back over to Horwitz for the double play. 3-6-3 double play. Let's jump to the top of the second here with 2 outs. Horwitz puts a drive into this one at the wall at the track. It is caught by Miles Straw. Incredible play out there in center field, stealing a runaway from the Angels. Take one more look at this on replay. It was definitely going to go for a solo home run. And then as we jump to the bottom of the 4th inning, runner on base here, Jose Ramirez comes up again and delivers a big knock. A 2-run home run. Ouch. The twists and turns, the ebbs and flows of a playoff Major League Baseball game. We almost had a solo shot. Changed the momentum with that catch. And Cleveland's got all of it right now. So bottom of the 5th. Taylor Ward, fly ball right to him. He will make the catch in the gap, and that's going to score another run. Therefore, the Guardians, it is now 4-1. And Detmers, unfortunately, after a pretty so-so outing, we are going to go to the bullpen here and get Jose Soriano up. Jose Ramirez is going to walk. He's batting from the left side now. Ground ball. Chang will make the play. So we do get out of it. Got a little dicey there with the Soriano walk, but that's okay. Let's jump here to the top of the 6th here. Deep drive to left field, and that's at the wall. Chang put a good swing on it. It's got some power, some sneaky power, but it wasn't enough. Moniak does strike out here against the curveball off of McKenzie. He's still firing. He's still playing well. Still pitching good. Base hit here by Rendon. As the number 2 hole hitter, that's huge because that's going to send up Mike Trout with a chance to deliver a big knock. He's already got a single here in the 1st, but oh, look at that curveball location. You can't leave that just hanging for Trout. He sends it over the wall. That's a 2-run home run. So that just negates the home run by Jose Ramirez. That's all that does. So we get back within 1 run. 425, he pulled that curveball. That was a little low and away, too. We'll see it on the replay here. Just a little low and away, but he did get out in front of it to pull it. It's beautiful hitting by Mike Trout. So we're down by 1. Bottom of the 6th. We do get out of it. Let's go to the top of the 7th. Tristan McKenzie is still out there slinging it, but a base hit for Shawnuel. That's a leadoff knock. Let's get hyped. Let's get pumped up, baby, because now we've knocked him out of the game. We got to get to the Cleveland bullpen. Who's it going to be? That's the next question. Who's it going to be? Who wants some? Scott Barlow. We can do this. Scott Barlow, 19% strikeout rate, 8% walk rate. We're all right. We got this thing, right? Well, ground ball. Taylor Ward, double play opportunity here. 6-4-3. No. Ward's got a little speed. He does find himself safe at first. So 0-2 pitch here to Horwitz, and he got all of it. That was good timing as well. Miles Straw. No way! Miles Straw. Again. He robs Spencer Horwitz again. This man has saved 2 home runs tonight off the bat of Spencer Horwitz. This guy is just really unlucky here tonight, is Spencer Horwitz. I don't know what you got to do. He's put good swings on the ball, but Straw has been there to deny him 2 home runs. Unbelievable. Barlow's excited about that. We got 2 down. He does give up a walk to Neto, which is going to leave up Chang. Ground ball down the line. J-Ram in foul territory makes the play. What is that? Look at this defense by Cleveland. We got Brooks Robinson defense out there at third base. We got Ken Griffey Jr. over here in center field. Like, what is happening here right now? Angels just really unlucky in the 7th inning. 7's supposed to be a heavenly number. 7's supposed to be a lucky number. Well, Tyler Anderson comes on, and it's an interesting decision here, down 4-3. But he was healthy. He was ready to go. And we did like the matchup here with the left-hander coming up against these next few hitters here. Josh Naylor, deep drive to center field, and Trout will track it down and make the final catch. Make the final out, that is, of the 7th inning. So let's jump here now to the top of the 8th. Moniak already 2 for 3 today with a solo shot. He had good timing here, but not gonna get any luck on that. That's not gonna be a base hit. Anthony Rendon walks. That's a good start here. We got 1 down, 1 man on. Mike Trout coming up to the dish, sends a deep drive. Oh no, he sends it to Miles Straw. It's at the wall again. Straw leaps for it. Did he catch that one? No, he didn't. Mike Trout delivers the big knock. He challenged Straw again for the 3rd time. And 3rd time's not a charm for Miles Straw. It's over the fence, but he had it. He gave it a go. He gave it a go. He's real nervous about that. Look at how close that he was. But Trout delivers the big hit. It is 5-4. We take a lead, and hey, maybe 8 is the heavenly number. Maybe 8 is the lucky number. Because Cleveland is blowing up right now. They're blowing up. Hard hit ground ball, and they couldn't make the play. But this one off the bat of Shawnuel, they do come through with the double play. So let's now head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Andrew Wantz is coming on, and he's got J-Ram to deal with. That's a hard hit ground ball to Neto. He'll take his time and make a strong throw over to first base for the first out. 1-2 pitch here to Jimenez. Fly ball to center field. Trout doesn't have to move too much. He'll make the grab for out number 2. Kyle Manzardo, the rookie. Fastball outside, but it was a strike. It was a little too close to take with 2 on you. You got to swing the bat, and he didn't. So let's now head to the bottom of the 9th inning. 0-2 pitch here, Bo Naylor. Fly ball to the left. He put a charge into that, but not enough on it to get it out there for a tie game here. Line drive to right field. Nice catch. 2 outs. Khalil Watson will ground out to Chang, and that's it. The Angels will come all the way back here and win their first playoff game since 2009. 15 years. It's taken us 15 seasons as an organization to finally get that W, to taste that sweet, sweet victory. But it all had to do with Mike Trout. Pitching was solid today, I will give it that, but Trout had the 2 home runs. He's what kept us in that game. Seriously, if it wasn't for Trout, our offense really did nothing else outside of the Moniak home run too. So we got a tough call here for game number 3. We win this thing, we advance to the divisional series. Is it going to be Silseth or is it going to be Griffin Canning? I trust Griffin Canning in this situation. Silseth had the 100 walks during the year. That's a lot of walks, man. Especially when you're not striking out a bunch of people and you're still giving up hits on top of those walks. I don't really like that. I'm going to go with Griffin Canning here for game number 3 to win the big one for us. But we still got to come through offensively too. That's been a big hurdle for us. We've hit some home runs. That's really been our offense, our base offense, if you will. It's been the home run ball, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I'm not complaining. Like, you're going to take home runs, right? You want to drive the ball. You want to hit the ball hard. But a little bit more of a consistent approach, base hits and walks. Like, we got to string some innings together. String some hits together. It's a little bit more of a consistent approach. Now, Will Brennan here at the dish. Nobody down after that hit from Stephen Kwan. We got a balk in play. Honestly, I forgot that balks were turned on. Oh, mistake by Griffin Canning. He just didn't come set. Taylor Ward taking his slow, sweet time to get this throw off. And Neto just not paying attention. We could add a play at second base. But Will Brennan comes through with an RBI double. Trout swings and misses at the high and inside fastball. And Gavin Williams is through 3, scoreless. Still 1-0 here. Cleveland. Will Brennan comes through with a base hit into the right field corner. That's another double for Will Brennan. Man, we're struggling right now with Griffin Canning. I was really thinking that this was a good matchup here, but Cleveland really putting bat to ball, and they're doing some damage right now. But we got to, like, hold this thing down here, keep it from blowing up. Jose Ramirez, line drive, 1 hopper. Zach Neto makes the play for out number 2 here in the 3rd. Next batter is Bo Naylor. Line drive right past Zach Neto. That is definitely going to score Will Brennan. It is 2-0 Cleveland. And I'm sensing how this game is going to go. They're just not going to stop hitting. Are they? You know, are they just going to kill us tonight? It could happen. Mike Trout here. Deep drive to right center field. Could that get some more legs on it? It does. Another home run for Mike Trout. That is his 4th of the wild card series. And they just can't really get him out. I mean, outside of a couple strikeouts here from user error and user timing, Mike Trout's been great. Mike Trout's been awesome. 4 home runs in the wild card, and he's been putting the team on his back. And that's going to do it for Gavin Williams. So we now do get the bullpen for Cleveland here in the top of the 6th inning. Shawnuel delivers a base hit here with 2 down. Let's keep this inning rolling now. See, this is what we need. Outside of these home runs are nice, but we need some hits. We need some walks. We need guys on base. But Taylor Ward, 0-2 pitch, got a swing at it. Had good timing, but popped it foul. That's just due to the ratings, man. Due to the ratings. Now, Jose Ramirez taking this 2-seam fastball right down the middle. That's a dangerous spot for Griffin Canning, but got a little lucky there. Bo Naylor, base hit right in front of him. Can't make the play. Griffin Canning freaked out there. He didn't want to get hit with the baseball. Rendon, double play possibility. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. Nice. 5-4-3 double play. Griffin Canning gets out of it. James Karinchak will come on and deliver 2 strikes, 2 pitches on Spencer Horwitz. He's got him down 0-2, but he's hurt. He's got to come out of the game. Clutching his midsection. He may have pulled something in his oblique or ab region. He's done for the day. Trevor Stephan comes on to finish the job on Spencer Horwitz, and he gets him. Horwitz did work it to 3-2 at that point, but Stephan's going to get him. He's also going to get Chang. And that's it for the Angels' top half of the inning. Let's now head out to the bottom of the 7th inning as Jose Suarez is tasked to face a couple of these lefties here. Khalil Watson flies out. Little pop-up, actually, to Chang. He did strike out the previous batter. So we've got Chase DeLauder coming up, and that's a line drive right to Zach Neto, and I think that's probably going to do it for Suarez, honestly. You know, he started getting figured out, it looked like. Abner Uribe against Mike Trout. Look at what Trout is doing, guys. 2 outs, base hit. He keeps the inning alive. He has been so clutch for us here in this postseason. But what are we going to do with it? We got to get it done. Base hit, Moniak up the middle. Abner Uribe tried to make a play on it, but it was hit too hard. He couldn't react in time. Angels will tie this baby up, and it's all thanks due in part to, of course, Logan O'Hoppe here, but Mike Trout keeps the inning alive. We do have a man on base here on first base, but Shawnuel will ground out, and unfortunately for the Angels, we still can't take the lead on these Cleveland Guardians. So, hey, Suarez, we were thinking about pulling him. We left him in. Another left-hander here, Steven Kwan, does get a base hit. It's a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 8th, and this is really not a part of the lineup that you want to mess with. So let's get our starter, Patrick Sandoval, out here. He's healthy. He's ready to go. He's one, if not our best pitcher. So in this situation, it's elimination. It's win or go home. We got to get him up and going. He does get 2 straight outs, striking out Naylor, getting that ground ball previously, and he's going to get the biggest hitter in the lineup out in foul territory. Love it. Great job by Patrick Sandoval to keep this game in check and holding on as much as we can. Taylor Ward, next batter up here against Uribe. In the top of the 9th, he will strike out. Horwitz strikes out also. 2 straight strikeouts for Uribe. Zach Neto flies out to center. 3 up, 3 down for the Guardians. Now it's time for Matt Moore's appearance here. Bottom 9th, he does have 1 out on the board. That's a base hit for Kyle Manzardo. It's getting a little dicey here. Everybody's getting pumped up there in Cleveland. Cleveland's rocking right now. Fly ball from the bat of Andres Jimenez. Ward will camp underneath that and make the catch. We've got 2 outs. This is good because now we get the 8-hole hitter. Let's get it done here. Khalil Watson on the lefty. You like that matchup, but he does send a deep drive to left. Ward makes the backpedaling catch. Dicey spot right here now. We're in extras. Top of the 10th. Chang draws a walk on Scott Barlow. Moniak draws a walk, and that leaves up Mike Trout with nobody down in the top of the 10th. Slurve with 2 strikes on him. Could have been easily called a strike, but the umpire, he got it right. There's no Angel Hernandez back here. So 1-2 pitch, the slider. Trout had it right down the middle, and we were just a little late on the timing. That could have pretty much sealed the deal. Oh, Hoppy's got a chance to pick his teammate up, but he hits it right at Khalil Watson. Oh, man. That's heartbreak right there. So we will go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Chase DeLauder steps up. Deep drive to right, trying to end it on one swing of the bat. But Moniak will make the play. Next batter, Stephen Kwan. Ground ball, Zach Neto. Nice throw to first. That is 2 outs in the 10th. Will Brennan has had a big game here tonight. He'll fly out to Taylor Ward. So we luck out just a little bit yet again. Let's go to the top of the 11th. 1-2 pitch. Henches strikes out Nolan Shawnoel. Lefty on lefty matchup. They liked it. Horwitz in an 0-2. Swung on it. Missed. And that'll do it for the top of the 11th. Let's go bottom 11. We've got our own lefty-lefty matchup. But oh no. Josh Naylor. Deep drive to right. Moniak at the wall. Leaps for it. It's gone. It's over. It's over. Cleveland will walk it off with a solo shot from Josh Naylor. And our run is done. Ouch. That one hurts. That one hurts. Especially seeing the celebration and the Jumbotron graphic ALDS. Cleveland advances. You know, looking back on how the season was, quote-unquote, supposed to go, I don't think that we were supposed to make the playoffs, and then we did. We weren't supposed to take this series to 3 games, and then we did. But knowing how Mike Trout put the team on his back the way that he did, and then just to lose, is such an Angels thing to do. You know? So, are we kind of living up to the moniker? Are we living up to the name, the curse that we have taken on here as this franchise? Or are we kind of breaking that? I'm anxious to see what you guys say in the comment section. Really, what I'm looking for is, I'm trying to search for this myself, is are we moving in the right direction? Or is this just kind of one of those blips on the radar? I was like, we overperformed. We weren't supposed to do that, and we did. Is next year going to kind of be a regression back to the mean, if you will? It's a big offseason for us. We got a good draft class coming in too, so I'm anxious to see their development down in the minor leagues. It's a big season. It's a very, very big season for this franchise series. Now, Seattle will take on Baltimore in the ALCS, the Dodgers against the Braves, and 4-1 series win for the Dodgers. Really kind of no surprise there. They're just stacked. So Seattle makes it to the World Series, but they'll lose in 5 games. Dodgers take care of business here, and take a look at Game 5, the elimination game. 16-6. Ouch. That's not a good way to finish off your season. That's going to put a really bad taste in your mouth. Shohei was kind of lit up. 7 innings, 5 earned against him. But you score 16 runs, 5 runs scored against you is not really that big of a deal. So LA just completely nuked Seattle in that matchup, and really no surprise, honestly. So your postseason MVP will be J.P. Crawford for the AL side, and then James Outman on the NL side. The guy went off. I think he was well-deserved of the award. Now, we do have one retiree. It's Adrianza, so he's gone. 60 overall player now, 35 years old, probably the right move. Maybe had he gotten the call to be our 26th man this season, maybe would have kicked the can down the road for him a little bit, you know? Bought him another extra season. Mike Moustakas, former Angel, he's going to retire too. And just kind of scrolling through just to give you guys a little snapshot of the happenings around the league. Charlie Morton, Shane Green, some notable names, Wade Miley, Chase Anderson. We've got Charlie Blackmon, fantasy relevant outfielder back in 2013-ish, right? Some good players that have retired here in 2024. Nick Ahmed as well, just solid defender at shortstop. No Hall of Fame inductees, but now we're moving on to our offseason. So here's a little preview of what we're going to expect here in the next episode. Ron Washington's coming back. That's kind of a big development there, because every time that you sim with the Angels and you don't make it, it seems like he just retires. It's like an automatic thing. You don't make the playoffs, he's just done. He doesn't want to deal with another 162 for the chance at making it again. So he must like our core group and thinks that we could make another run. Now, the rest of the coaches, we see a lot of regression in their stats that they can give you little boosts for your players in-game. And I honestly don't know really what to do with them, because the storyline wouldn't fit. You know, our pitching staff was really good. Our hitting could have gotten a little bit better, so maybe a hitting coach is going to get fired. But let's talk about the exclusive free agents here up on the board. We've got Carlos Estevez. Pomeranz did not make an appearance for us at the major league level, but he's still got a good overall, but he's old. Matt Moore was very, very good. Jake Marisnick is not a guy that I have a long-term plan for whatsoever. Luis Garcia, he's also very old. And Hunter Dozier. So all these guys, you know, they're kind of fringe players, and I don't really see a long-term fit for them, any of them here, except for maybe Carlos Estevez. And he's the guy that's atop the board here at a 75 overall player. But in game, I just never really got a good feel for him, and he was blowing saves like it was like breathing. Every time Estevez came in, he would blow a save. So it's in sim, he was really good. And maybe it's one of those things where we keep him along and we maybe find a guy that could close games as in a user situation, in like a full-on gameplay spot. But I'm not really digging the Estevez thing, and I really just don't see him as the long-term answer, the long-term solution. So we'll have to see if we can find a replacement here in the offseason, whether by trade, whether by free agency, but we'll see. We'll find out. Maybe in-house, it could be Ben Joyce. But guys, that's it for the video. Leave a like if you like this thing. Full off-season vid coming on Friday night. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks so much for watching, and peace.